Hi, here are a couple of things that you might want to do in order to work with your alias. The first thing is to send as your alias from your personal email account. And so this is how you set that up. You go to Settings, you go to Accounts, you go to Add another email address you own, then you're going to put the email address in, click Next Step, and send the verification email. Close it here or just go on up here. All right. Then one thing that you might notice is that right here, when replying to a message, you can reply from the same address the message was sent to, or always from your regular default address. And so if you want to be able to reply as your shared inbox, then you would go ahead and switch that setting. So let's see what that, go here and let's get the verification set up. So you have to click on that link and then you will be good to go. So let's compose an email, and now you see on the front there's a little drop down arrow. You can choose to compose it from your alias. And so I'm going to send to myself from my alias, so to mycrew.org from my USCM. And now that's here. And so you come over here and that's what it looks like. It looks just like it came just from the alias. There's no mention of your crew.org in the from fields. All right, so next let's look at if somebody sends to your alias. And so I'm going to send to my USCM, sending to my alias from Arwen. And then this is what it looks like. You'll see in the to field, it is to my USCM, to stacy.fletcher@USCM. And so it comes into my inbox here, but if you look in the to field, it doesn't say me, it says this other email address. So one thing that you might want to do in order to keep track of what's coming to you and what's coming to your alias is to create a filter. So you're going to create a filter. You can put the alias in the to box, create a filter, and there's lots of things that you could choose to do. You could skip the inbox, or you could have it stay in the inbox, whichever that you want, and then you can apply a label. And so we're going to create a new label called alias, and we're going to apply that label. You can make it filter existing messages, but you won't have any existing messages, so that's not really very helpful. And so I'm going to work with my label here, and I'm going to add a color. And so now, as you see, even though these emails are still in my inbox, they have this colored label, which helps me to identify that those are actually emails that were sent to my alias. So I could have it skip the inbox, I could have it stay in there. There's lots of different ways to work with it. And I know I went through that kind of quickly, and so if you need a slower step-by-step, you can go to the Google Apps training and just search in create a filter. And then there's the whole course on creating filters and labels that can be really helpful. So another thing that you might want to do is bring in all of your old email from your, from the shared inbox that was in Outlook or in Mac Mail, basically that was on Exchange, into your email account. That won't migrate over for you. And so you might want to move it in. And if you do, you're actually going to do that the same way as we did on getting set up. You're going to go to the Learning Center, and you're going to go to your first day, get set up, and then move things over that were not migrated automatically. And so move things from a Mac or Outlook, or a Mac Outlook. And so those things are going to show you how to do that. So hopefully those are helpful, and thanks very much.